So we played you the ground reports that have come from Nowshera and Rajouri. Our correspondent Ankit took us to those places where the artillery firing has taken place. I am continued to be joined by General Rameshwar Yadav, General Chopra, Air Marshal Debendu Chaudhary, and Dr. P.K. Mishra continues to be with me. Thank you all of you for holding fort with me. Now the artillery fire has started. Our correspondent was also telling us that the casualties have been reported, people are being shifted. We played out the tweet of the governor of the Jammu and Kashmir, Manoj Sinha. He said that we will ensure that these places, the people are shifted to safe places. General Shivana, what I would like to know from you is this: do you think this heavy artillery firing would continue now for in coming days? Because I think the I think whatever the mode, the modicum of understanding between both India and Pakistan on LoC was is completely shattered. Has LoC gone hot again, sir? Is it correct to say that?
Yes, I would agree, but it cannot continue, endlessly. So you would see this as a face-saving response from Pakistan for the next 24 to 48 hours as such. But what is important is to understand what is the targeting philosophy. We had a very specific targeting philosophy to target terror. What is their response to this terror targeting philosophy in terms of the targets they choose? I'm afraid they have no really targets. So they would choose lines of control. They would choose areas where we are launching our, fire assaults, and they would choose civilian areas to bring about panic, which they don't understand that the entire nation's resolve is today. Their nation is together, and unfortunately, these loss of lives and injuries, my heartfelt condolences. But then that also shows how the nation is prepared to move ahead and support the nation against this fight of terror. So I think next 24, 48 hours, intensity will go on, and let us see after 48 hours what happens. One thing which we must not forget is, let us also keep observing what is happening on the ground line on the Afghanistan front and on Baluchistan. My sense of it is something will keep happening there also.
That something will keep happening there also. General Chopra, your comments on the heavy artillery that is being exchanged on the line of control. Do you think it's going to continue in coming days, sir? And what will be the response? Because we have no confirmation whether we have used artillery or not. But the information that is coming is that in the count of fire, we have neutralized Pakistani soldiers. I'll come out with the details, more specific details once I have them. But that's the news we are getting, that in that Nowshera sector, we have neutralized Pak soldiers. General Chopra.
Firstly, it's an unfortunate incident. Our condolences to the families. But like brought out by Judge Shivane, it's an all-of-nation approach. And the people are with us. The resolve is very strong against terrorism because they have been suffering, and they are very, very happy that we have Indian Army, the Navy and the Air Forces responding jointly. And secondly, what I want to bring out, all these villages along the LC where the RT duels have been going on, earlier also, the people, villagers, they are battle hardened, as we call in the army parlance, battle inoculated. They are very, very hardened people, and the drills are there, and our evacuation plans are there. I'm sure they'll be implemented, which I cannot cover in this. And coming to your question, the RT duels, see, the Pakis have to play that victim card. They have to play to the own gallery, that is the own masses, that they have responded. And secondly, they also have to play the victim card to the international gallery, from where they are being getting all this support. Therefore, they will strike for few days. I cannot tell the duration, but 3-4 days they're going to strike out, and then the battle fatigue will set in, and then possibly they will scale down the pressure, the intensity, and let me assure you, tit for tat, Indian Army is going to be always on top of this escalatory matrix. We have the control, we have the willpower, and we have professionals handling the entire international border. by the three services.
With the LoC going live, does it change the larger matrix in Kashmir? There was an, because this is something which now the counter-insurgency operation and the army will have to factor in terms of the entire LoC going live, because it was not live
Yeah.
for 2.5 years. It changes things.
Yeah, yeah,
right?
yeah. Yeah, what my take is on, I should have brought it out before that. Firstly, we have taken 13, 14 days. Not that the complacency is there. We have always been active. But since after the Pahalgam strike, we have improved our counter infiltration posture all along the LC and also on the IV by the BSF and the Indian Army where it is getting deployed. Secondly, in the heartland, we have also thickened our counter-terrorism grid by the CAPS and the Army inside the entire valley of and the JNK. Therefore, before we went for the strike, I am very hopeful that the counter-infiltration grid all along the LC and the counter-terrorism grid which is established in the entire JNK is going on. Let me also bring out here, if you've been hearing from the past few months or years, the terrorists are not only infiltrating from JNK because our counter infiltration and terrorism grid is very strong, they are being coming through the down south from Jammu, not from Punj Rajouri, but this from the Punjab sector also through tunneling, and we are taking operations from there also. Therefore, we have also improved our counter infiltration and counter terrorism grid there also.